Hello class, so we're getting near to the beautiful festive season of giving thanks, and that reminds me of pumpkin and all the festivities like Volusia County Fair coming up, us decorating our booth representing how wonderfully creative and artistic Volusia Pines elementary students are, and you're gonna get to make gorgeous pumpkin with me in art class step by step, and I know yours is gonna turn out just as great as this one. Let's get started. Number one, let's also note that we are going to be making the pumpkin out of recycled grocery bags, plastic bags. So I'm sure you can bring some from home and teachers will donate some, and we're gonna start saving plastic bags. And maybe you already have so many plastic bags you don't know what to do with. Bring them to class so we can make pumpkins with them. We are also gonna review parts of pumpkin. So we are gonna create a skin with one garbage bag and then fill it with other crunched up garbage bag to create the pulp. We'll pretend we'll put some seeds in there. We could put beads, but we don't have to. We have the fibrous strands, which are kind of like chewy fiber. And we've got the stem. We've got the tendril, which is represented here by the pipe cleaner, the tendril. And we've got the leaves, which we're gonna create out of the plastic bags, handles. And let's get started step by step so you can see how to actually do this. The parts of pumpkin are going to be made with these or any kind of rubber bands. You're going to go across and carefully go one more time, not breaking the rubber band. And we're going to separate the pumpkin into two parts. Then I'm going to go across, creating a cross and going over one more time. Now I have 4 parts. I'm going to go over one more time, go all the way across, and now we have 6 parts. Pumpkin has an organic shape, so these 6 parts don't have to be equal. They can be different sizes. And I'm gonna kind of push down on it to give it that nice flat pumpkin shape. But how did I get there? Well, let's grab a bunch of bags. I got this out of my grocery bag drawer and it was just getting so full. And I'm just gonna bunch these up so that it fills my hand, both of my hands pretty firmly. And I'm making a sphere. So instead of a circle, this shape of a bowl, I'm creating like a bowl shape. I'm crunching it up between my hands and making it nice and smooth. I'm gonna crunch it up. I created a bowl shape. So this bowl shape is also known as sphere. My hands are full. Now I'm gonna take an extra plastic bag and I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna wrap it like so. Pull on the ends to hold it in place and start shaping the pumpkin by wounding round and round and round the remainder stem over and over several times. And then you might lose a couple of times, that's fine. And leave these little excess handles to make leaves with, so you can leave them like that. Take a little bit of tape from the dispenser and secure the stem from unwounding by taping up like so, the very end over a couple of times. And then let's secure this bottom as well by taping it down to the pumpkin and around. Okay, let's create our parts of pumpkin. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, again. Now I have 4 parts, and 3 across. 3 rubber bands. Now I have 6 parts, and my pumpkin is ready. You see how my wine got a little thicker than what I really wanted? I can take a little extra tape, wound it up a couple of times more, and just tape it up where it's really thick so you can make it skinnier. It should hold in place. If it's still unwounding a little bit, tape it down one more time, like so. Now we've got a nice little pumpkin stem together with the wine, stem and the wine. We've got the leaves, and we're gonna create a tendril. I can go with a pipe cleaner, hold it in place, and you can go around, and then this end, wind it around your finger, a little finger, or something skinny, maybe a pen or pencil. Round it around, and let go. And now you have these neat little loops that look like the tendril. Okay, so at this time, we are ready to use this beautiful orange foam wrap, and we're gonna start in the middle by the stem, hold it down, and we're gonna go around to the opposite side, and then again make a cross and go to the opposite side, and again across and opposite side until we cover the pumpkin all the way around so it's nice and orange. Then pull away from it and it will just secure itself. It's sticky to itself towards the middle and by the stem. Okay. Now I am gonna use orange yarn, and I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm going to wound it a couple of times around my stem to start, and then I'm gonna start pulling on it, applying some pressure, and creating those divisions that we did with the rubber bands. Now we're doing it on top just to give it that extra wonderful festive yarn embellished look for our pumpkin. You can even do more parts now. I'm gonna go around creating a lot more divisions than we did before, just because it's really pretty and it looks almost like a pumpkin you could buy somewhere in a store. And you did it all by yourself out of what? Something that would otherwise end up in a landfill, plastic bags. So we are being environmentally friendly. I'm gonna make a loop, I'm gonna tie a knot, and one more time by that stem, and I'm gonna secure that excess and cut off the extra yarn. Wow, so my pumpkin is really looking great. And at this time, I am going to use my green foam wrap, and I'm going to go around. Oops, actually, we don't want to cover the pipe cleaner. So I think let's don't do the pipe cleaner just yet. We're going to use it as an embellishment on top of that green wrap. Let's take it off. And let's start wrapping our foam wrap around. It's gonna make it so that the bag will definitely not unravel on us, and it's gonna make it into a festive little wine. As you can see, it's really working. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna go around this way, and that is looking great. Now for the leaves, I'm gonna take a piece. We could actually stop there and not really worry about the leaves as much, or we can make the leaves out of paper as well, so that we have actually probably more materials for students actually making the wine. So maybe let's cut this off and create these out of a paper. Leaves can be cut out of a green paper, and that's gonna be pretty too. Just gonna, I think it's gonna be a more economical to just reserve the wine with the foam wrap, and we're gonna do the rest with paper. Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to shape it a little bit. So now that pipe cleaner actually is gonna come in handy. So now that pipe cleaner is going to hold, and it's gonna also give us the chance to create the tendril. And I changed my mind, I'm not gonna do orange, I'm gonna do green. And I'm gonna kind of tightly wound it around. That's gonna give me such a nice festive dimension. And then the very end, it's gonna help me because it has a wire to hold that wine in place too. And the very end, I am going to create that little festive look of a tendril. All right. Wow, that's really pretty. If you want another piece, you can take a small pipe cleaner like that. Again, put it on a pencil or something skinny and create another one, and you can attach it anywhere, just kind of coming out of this pumpkin and growing out somewhere like so. It's optional. Not sure if it's gonna show that good though. How about we put it somewhere here towards the very center? That's gonna secure the center tighter, and it's gonna give us a nice little look right there. That's perfect positioning. I love it there. It's so much better for the contrast. I'm just gonna wound it a couple of times more. There. How cute is that? All right. I'm so proud of this. It's so great. The last really special step is taking some glue stick and adding, especially if you can kind of see some of the writing from the plastic bag, we're gonna cover it by applying some glue stick and going to our glitter station table, and we are going to take some of that glitter from the tray, and where we applied the glue, I'm gonna sprinkle some festive glitter over that part. And that's gonna create the most cutest pumpkin you have ever seen. And you can make as many as you like at home, because I know you're gonna have so many trash bags left over, and you can help decorate your mom holiday table, holiday entryway with these gorgeous little pumpkins that your mom and your parents will just love. You can give them as gifts, and ours are gonna go to Volusia County Fair to represent our school and decorate our booth. This looks really wonderful. Now is your turn.